Hello, I'm going to do unboxing the Nikon D7000. So as you can see, this is a refurbished product, but it's actually a factory refurbished product. So that means that Nikon restored this camera to Nikon factory specifications by Nikon Incorporated. So it's pretty much exactly like buying the same thing, or I'm sorry, a new one, or at least it should be. That's how they made it sound. So you save about $250, I believe, on this camera instead of buying a new one. So if it is just like a brand new one, then I do think it's a good deal. And if it's not, then I'm going to take it back and just buy a new one. So we'll have to see how it is and what kind of condition it is, and I'm going to see how many shutter occultations it has on it and stuff like that. But so this is factory refurbished, and it's sold through Adorama. Ordered it off of their website. So let's start with the unboxing. And the box isn't the same as Nikon's boxes usually are, because it says reconditioned product on it. It's almost the same. I mean, they package it exactly like they do the new ones. So we got all your manuals with the eyepiece cover, the View NX2, all your manuals, this little foam piece, and we'll get to that next. We'll do this first. So in here, like usual, so it says we have a 90-day limited warranty. Here's the camera itself. Just take it out of here. Okay. So the SD card slot was left kind of open. It's a little weird. Kind of forgot to close it, I guess. So as you can see, let me focus it. Comes with the screen cover. Got the eyepiece that already comes on there. Just the standard buttons: playback, delete. You've got your live view switch right here with your record button, multi-dial switch, all your little buttons over here. We have a mini HDMI, USB, AV out, and then the bottom we have a microphone input, along with a looks to be one of their GPS things. Let me get this back in focus. Okay. And over here, like the D300, we have your autofocus and manual. But on the D300, it was more you had your options for a continuous, single, or manual. This one you just have autofocus or manual, and I'm sure you have to choose single or continuous in the menu. Have your bracketing button right here with your flash pop-up, and you have one multifunction switch on the front. Have your aperture ring on the front, like the D300. You got your dial on the back. Seems to be a little speaker right here. On the top here, like the D300 and higher end cameras. You have continuous high, continuous low, single, timer, quiet shutter, mirror up, all that cool stuff. Put that back to single. And then you just have your, program auto, shutter, aperture priority, manual, and all those other good things. So it really looks pretty similar to the D300. Not in terms of size, it's the size of a D90. It is the weight of a D300 pretty much. It's a little heavier than D90, I believe, but it's definitely the size of the D90, which I really did like the size of the D90. It feels good in your hand. I don't know, it's got a good solid feel to it. It's really sturdy. I really like it so far. Next, I'm going to show you what comes in the other little box that was next to the camera. So we have the neck strap, but it does not say D7000 like my D300 one says D300 on it. This one's just a standard Nikon neck strap. Oh well, who cares about that anyways? Just a name. And we have the battery charger, and the battery looks to be like it's not as wide as the older ones, but it looks to be deeper than the ones before. And one thing I like about this is on the D5100s, it had a wall plug, so you had to fit this into the wall. This one you don't. This one still has the cable like before. Which, I mean, I guess if you had to, you could deal with the wall type socket being on the battery charger itself, but it's nice when it's off. It doesn't really make a difference if it is or not, but if you're on a power brick, you don't really have room for something of that size. So you get the nice cord. And then we have the EL15 in a box. Like usually it just comes in a little with its battery protector on, but it actually comes inside the retail shipping packaging. I haven't seen that kind of thing before. Usually when you buy a camera, it would just come like this, but it came all in the retail packaging. So anyways, here's the battery. So it is a little, it kind of looks like a Canon battery now, like almost exactly like one. I'm not quite sure why I decided to do that, but I guess it has more shots per charge. Have your AV cables, and lastly we have your USB. And there's one more thing. Oh yeah, so it does come with a socket adapter, I guess, or wall plug adapter if you were to use it, like the D50-100 charger. So that's pretty cool. I guess you could use both if you wanted to. This one, I'm sure, saves space compared to this cord right here. But as you know, if you have it using a power brick, or if you go to a hotel and you're not sure what's connected to the wall socket that's already there, you might want to bring the cord along just to make sure you can charge your camera. So now, next I'll be showing you this compared to the Nikon D300. So I just want to take a couple moments to talk about the condition that this camera is since it's refurbished. So as you see, there's really no, I mean, as far as I see, I don't see any kind of scratches. That was just a little bit of I think finger condensation there. I don't see, there's no scratches on the, I mean, that's just dust, and these little covers do get scratched really easily. But other than that, I absolutely see none on the top. No scratches or anything like that, and there's no dings. So I really don't know why you wouldn't buy refurbished. You're saving a lot of money, and you still get almost the same kind of warranty as you would get on a new camera. I mean, I'll have to really look into it and see what the differences are, but as far as I can see, there isn't that many. So I think I'm pretty happy with the decision I made as of right now on buying refurbished instead of a brand new camera.